Wonder Blade is a new beat-em-up that takes a lot of its inspirations from Castle Crashers. The game is generally fun to play and has that same similar exaggerated sense of humor. Right out of the gate, this is going to feel familiar to you. The objective of the game is pretty simple, yet enjoyable. You slash at enemies, gain experience points, acquire gold for additional items, and earn new weapons. When it comes to controlling your character, you have your basic slashes, a jump, roll, and an execute move for weakened enemies, and some magical spells to use as well. You do earn some other moves like a useful jump attack, among others, as you level up. The magic is pretty fun to play around with, as the fire can cause lasting damage and the ice can freeze your opponents. When you have a super charged up, you can unleash a devastating attack or even summon a genie who will attack for you. The action is familiar, but it still maintains a good level of fun. As you defeat enemies, you will gain experience points. After leveling up, you can put your skill points into different areas. Along with this, you will also earn gold. The gold can be used to buy healing items along with new outfits and weapons to try out. Each of the different weapons have different stats on them, and while the game generally plays the same with whichever direction you decide to go in, there is some decent variability with what you want to focus on, like brute strength or bettering your magic attacks. Weapons can also be obtained through defeating enemies and boss fights. The new outfits that you will find are kind of goofy and they provide you with different bonuses. You will earn a funny cheese costume early on, and this provides you with more food drops to give you more health. When it comes to the levels, the objectives are generally the same. Defeat everyone you come across. There are some different situations that help to break up the action, like dodging an oncoming large foe, or even controlling a carriage. The normal action is fun, and there's a decent amount of different enemies to fight. The bosses are larger foes and come with their own ins and outs that you need to learn to be able to defeat them. Again, nothing here is new, but they are fun to fight through, and you get a lot of rewards with the boss fights. I had two flaws with this game. One was how the game can feel a bit tedious at times for longer play sessions. The good amount of rewards helps to keep you coming back, but some of the items cost a lot of gold, so there's going to be some grinding involved to get those. And the game doesn't have the best addictive hook to really keep you coming back a lot after that. To clarify, the game and combat are fun with decent rewards, but it needs something a bit more to really add that addictive stride to it. Along with this, I think it's an odd option that you need to quit out of the mission or map to be able to go back to the main menu to upgrade your character. This stuff should just be done while you're in-game or on the world map screen. Now, while this necessarily isn't a flaw, I do think it was a missed opportunity to not include local co-op of some kind. I understand that this was a port of an iOS game, but with this game coming to consoles, co-op would have been a great addition. Even with these flaws and at the low price point, the game is still pretty fun. Overall, Wonder Blade is a familiar yet fun beat-em-up. The game comes with fun gameplay and has a good amount of humor as well. There's a decent amount of unlocks to earn through new weapons, pets, and outfits, along with boosting your stats. I do think the lack of co-op was a missed opportunity, but at this price, this is a fun and decent time waster for anyone looking for something like Castle Crashers. Thank you very much for watching.